Greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome to the night shift.
Take my keys from me, drive. I don't wanna go home sober.
I want to say big ups to everybody who have it locked right now. Welcome to the night shift. Brand spanking new week. Thing we call community and finance. The sound of Enzo featuring Busy Signal. I want to say big ups to those who have it locked. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew on TuneIn Radio, Rockbox.net, and all the Rockbox affiliates, the Foundation Radio Network across the pond. One Harmony Radio, top of the morning to you.
Saturday night, take me somewhere that I've never been yet. Flashing lights, colors in the air, I'll never forget.
Big ups to everybody who have it locked in and loaded. If you're on PEMG TV,
I don't want the
and of course the home of the night shift, kevinstew.com.
for my chance tonight.
Don't be shy, jump on in the stew pot and let's get things bubbling, yeah?
It's alright, pour me one more glass. All I know is
We're about to connect with Owen K, Ferguson in Kingston, Jamaica, our legal advisor to the diaspora.
keys from me, you drive. I don't wanna go home sober. All I know is that after tonight, I don't wanna go home sober. Take my keys from me, you drive. I don't wanna go home sober. Where do broken heart people go? I can hear them from down below.
Where do broken-hearted people go?
Broken heart people go. I just want you to take away
Do you know?
my pain. Nobody
I was told once that the broken-hearted go to Heartbreak Ridge.
don't wanna be tamed by you.
They must have some good liquor there.
All I know is after tonight, I don't wanna go home sober.
If you get to go home and not be sober,
My keys from me, you drive. I don't wanna go home sober. All I know is after tonight, I don't wanna go home sober. Take my keys from me, you drive. I don't wanna go home sober.
Tonight we now go home sober. Roll up a big spliff, man, a high roller. Roll out the rover, pull over. Girl get cock up, then we drive her like a chauffeur. Drink what you drinking, smoke what you smoke. But tonight we ain't going home sober. Intoxicated after the party, you probably have to call it over. Drinks, party every day. Turn up the music and make it play. Yeah, she start dance and dance for me. Whispering in my ears, and she say, love off this swagger, she love off this style. Girl belly fat like she just get a life up. Not leaving sober, even when the party over. Mash it up within short by guy.
Don't you know that I'll be yours for the weekend? What happens here, stay right here when we leave them.
I definitely don't want to go home sober tonight.
I wanna go home sober.
do you? If it even means getting wasted on music.
Tonight we now go on sober. Roll up a big spliff, man, I roll up. Roll out the rover, pull over. Y'all get cock up, then we drive on like a chauffeur. Drink what you're drinking, smoke what you smoke, but tonight we ain't going home sober. Intoxicated after the party, you probably have to call it over. Drinks, party every day. Turn up the music and make it play. Yeah, she start dance and dance for me. We smoking in the music, she say. Love off this swagger, she love off this style. Can't believe that like she just get a life up. Not leaving sober, even when the party over. Mash it up with insured by guy.
Don't you know that I'll be yours for
I wonder how sober people are down in Kingston, Jamaica right now.
what happens here, stay right here where we
After all, Bolts scored 2 more goals over the weekend. I guess that's something to raise your glasses for. What's that doing? Oh, something wrong with my audio connection. I'm not getting you. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm not hearing you. All right, let me reconnect with you. Give me a minute. Busy. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a little bit more intoxicated. Let's see.
Then we drive on like a chauffeur. Drink what you're drinking, smoke what you smoke, but tonight we ain't going home sober. Intoxicated after the party, you probably have to call it over. Drinks, party every day. Turn up the music and make it play. Yeah, she start dance and dance for me. We smoking in the music, she say. Love off this swagger, she love off this style. Can't believe that like she just get a life.
Okay, Owen, can you hear me now? What's going on here? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, trouble not set like rain, you know. I'm hearing you, you know. It's just that you're not coming through the system as you're supposed to. And that is troubling and kind of baffling at the same time. And you're hearing me clearly, right? Stress. I don't want to go home either, but I think I might need to just go home. Today has been one of those kind of days where all kind of things happening. You're coming through the system now, Owen. Welcome to the show. Today's been one of those days. You know, the kind that makes you just want to find a big rock, your strongest liquor, and just crawl up under there and just chill.
Yeah, there are those days. Stop driving the truck.
Yeah, so, you know, big ups to Enzo and Busy Signal for that tune, Sober. Because sometimes you just... not telling anybody to go drink, you know. I'm not telling anybody to do that at all. I'm just saying that right now I feel like a drink. I want to say big ups to Pulse E Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show. Thank you. And being in the moment is priceless. Pulse E Media Group, you want to give them a call. 754-999-6020 in case you don't have it or can't make it out on the screen. If you're not listening, if you're not tuned into kevinstew.com. All right. How you doing, Owen?
Not bad at all. Doing well.
Excellent. How are things down there in Jamaica? How's the wedding? How's the weather? Not wedding, but weather.
Yeah, the weather, we had some heavy rain over the weekend, and another earth tremor was felt in Kingston. Of course, today we got some more afternoon rain, but I'll take typical October weather, like the afternoon rain.
Okay, that works with keeping the storms at bay.
Yeah, man.
Prayers go out to my friends down in Trinidad, though.
Yeah, they had quite a bit of rain on the weekend. Caused some severe flooding. Tough situation for them.
Yeah. What you have on top? I'm sorry. Several things going on right now. I tell you, it's one of those days, Owen. It's one of those days. What you have on top for us tonight?
All right, real quickly, I just want to touch on an issue we had discussed in the past. It's making some progress, and that's the National Identification System, or NIDS, NIDS. We've mentioned it before when the bill was taken to Parliament for a vote, and that would have been last year, late last year, November, December.
See, people. This is what I'm talking about. You see, we're here talking to Owen, and the connection just go flops. I don't know any other way to describe it other than flops. Coming up later on, after we get through the legal segment, we have Marlon Farquharson of Visions Band. If you're not familiar with Visions Band, you need to get familiar with Visions Band. Right? That's all I can say. We'll be talking to Marlon in a little bit after we talk to Owen and get some info on NIDS, National Identification System. Quite the system that Jamaica is moving into. Excuse me. And see how Jamaica can move into the 21st century. No, I can't connect with Owen. I tell you, one of those days. I don't know. Things going on in your circles that just make you just stop and just wonder. You're just scratching your head for a moment and going, why? You can't really say anything much more than just, why? If that is happening for you, just go ahead, let me know. Drop me a line, 773-789-STEW. We're reaching out to the community tonight. It's Community and Finance Night, and this is a legal segment. And things are all over the place. My headspace not right, connections not right. Marlon will be the ray of sunshine and the ray of hope coming in under half an hour. So we'll see. Still trying to get in touch with Owen, trying to reconnect with Owen. It says he's not reachable. So it's serious when you're trying to reach people and it says, well, the party you're trying to reach is not available. Am I getting that message? That's kind of the moment that I'm having right now. The party I'm trying to reach is unavailable. So, where does that leave me? A sticky situation, doesn't it? But we still have purpose.
Show me all your full car. What am I wheeling? I send a message to all of my friends them. It's about time we link up and create some problems. We birds of a feather, always come together. And the shot after shot, we turning up with no measure. Meet me on the avenue, in long overdue. Out to all my friends, you be there for me, so
want to say thank you to the listeners tuned in. I'm sending me some messages of encouragement right now.
I hope you can manage.
Straightening things out.
My team link up, we causing real damage. From sun up to sun up, liquor is the language, and we drinking everything straight. Meet me on the avenue, it's long overdue. Out to all my friends, you be there for me since day one. I buy every bar with you, it's feeling like deja vu. Let me do the crazy things we do. I'm drinking with you. Landing and drinking is with purpose. The rocket we focus. I'm drinking with you. You always bring me back to my purpose. I never get nervous. I'm drinking with you, with you, with you. Ooh, with you, with you. Get through with you, with you. You, I'm moving with you, with you, with you. Ooh, with you, with you. Get through with you, with you. You. Purpose, oh la do la. Purpose, purpose.
The sound of 5-star Akil
Tell them I'm in purpose.
with you.
Give me purpose, you give me.
And back with us, Owen K. Ferguson out of Kingston, Jamaica. Owen, let's see if this time technology will cooperate and give us a blind.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm back with you. Sorry about that. I think the break was on my end here because I've lost my Wi-Fi connection here. Fortunately, I have a backup on the phone.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're getting me out of there.
Yep. You're coming through. You're coming through.
Okay, great. So I'm not even sure where we got to because
NIDS.
I was talking before I realized.
NIDS. Yes.
So NIDS, that the bill has been passed, and the opposition has launched a legal action against it to say that the certain provisions in the act are unconstitutional, as they deny Jamaicans of some basic constitutional rights.
Like what?
That action began, I'll answer that in a second, that action began in court today before the Chief Justice sitting with two other justices. So three justices are going to be listening to both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically they are challenging a number of sections in the bill, all of which relate to what they see as a breach of Jamaica's constitutional right to privacy. So that's section 6. And the right to free access to government services without any conditions. Certainly, how the bill is currently worded suggests, although the government has strenuously said otherwise, but certainly the wording of the bill as well, it's not act. Wording of the act suggests that persons can and will be denied of government services if they are not carrying their national identification card at the time they seek to access certain government services. So I'm summarizing quite a bit, but that is the general thrust of the protest or the action that the People's National Party has launched in the courts today. We're expected to hear their arguments and a rebuttal from the government side. And in the person of and all this is expected to occur in the coming days, and hopefully we will have the ruling of the court
All right.
shortly thereafter.
So you said what is coming in what is happening in the coming days? The gremlins were at play and distorting the sound.
Oh no, sorry. So I'm saying action began in the court this morning.
Yes.
The People's National Party are taking the matter to court, and they began their arguments before the judges this morning.
Okay.
And it's expected that that will continue over the next few days, as well as responses from the Attorney General and her team. They are, of course, representing Parliament in this matter. So the
Okay.
expectation is that this will occur over the next coming days, and we will hear from the court thereafter as to what their findings are.
All right. So right now Jamaica is poised for their some amount of drama.
Right.
I tell you, something seems
That's
to
one
be
way to look
going
at it,
around.
yes.
I don't know if it's the alignment of the stars, if it is the air coming off of the Saharan desert. I don't know. Whatever it is, something is just up. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, well, yeah, well, in a functioning democracy, you do want to have an active and vocal opposition, party opposition movement to keep a check on the government. So, without assessing the merits of either side, I want to acknowledge that the opposition is playing that role, and just ensuring that what they see as an infringement of the rights of Jamaicans is being fully ventilated and is being assessed by the court. And to my mind, to my own view, it can only go down to the benefit of all of us, whichever way, whatever the outcome is. Certainly the courts having the opportunity now to weigh in on these matters will help, in my view, to settle it in the minds of the Jamaican public one way or the other. So this is, to my mind, a useful thing.
Okay, let's keep our helmets on and our seatbelts buckled and hang on
Yes,
tight.
yes.
As
I mean, it is of importance to all Jamaicans, including those outside of Jamaica. Because once it is that you're going to be in Jamaica for an extended period or doing business in Jamaica for sure, you will need to have, in its current form, if that remains, you will need to have a national identification card, NIC,
right.
and of course the note, the NIN. So that's what makes this so important. It's not just for persons living here, but also Jamaicans outside of Jamaica who want to do business, want to pay their taxes, want to conduct transactions in Jamaica, access passports and other government services in Jamaica. Then the passage of the act coming into force of it, currently it's planned to come into force in stages beginning next year, January.
Beginning
The
next
pilot
January.
project, yes. In January, there's scheduled to
Four
be a
months away.
pilot project involved. Yeah, so what is happening in January is the pilot phase. The idea is to have government service, civil servants, let's call them the guinea pigs. So the initiative will be rolled out to civil servants for them to apply and get their cards. And hopefully over time, the system will identify whatever issues there are, and ultimately
Sounds like we lost him again. Oh, you there?
I'm here. So I'm saying that after the pilot project of the civil servant starting in January 2019, and later in 2019, it's expected that the general public will begin to get enrolled and be issued their.
Yep. There he goes. And here he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. You went out for a second and then okay. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that was what we tried to bring this evening in the legal segment for the diaspora. The fact that NIDS is looking to grow legs, start walking, and take form for the new year. So we'll pick up with that next week and see what if we can have a better connection for next week. Okay. Let's see if we can get Owen to say good night. If nothing else, we should be able to get the amen.
You know, let's see if we can get that in.
Yes. So I was just saying, you know, with NIDS looking to grow legs and take form and start moving, we just have to wait and strap in, grab our seatbelts, our helmets, and see where it takes us. Find out.
Yeah, it seems at this point that it is coming. I'm told that fair bit has been invested in the software, etc.
Okay.
So unless the court tells us otherwise, it does appear that NIDS is coming. Certainly the act is already in place, and unless the court rules it to be unconstitutional, then 2019 we'll see Jamaicans being exposed to this system.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, Owen. Much appreciate the effort tonight.
Sure.
We got in what we could get in.
Right.
Do give my love to the family, and thank you once again, bro.
Thanks. Yeah, man, thanks. No problem.
All right. We'll catch up later on.
Yeah, man. Good.
All right. Take care. Stay dry. Owen K. Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen, our legal advisor to the diaspora. Thank you much. All right, we're going to take a quick little break, a much needed break. When we come back, we connect with Marlon and see what can happen for the remainder of tonight. It's a night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, that's me. It's Community and Finance Night. We'll be right back after these messages.
Policy Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Policy Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Roll out with Island Rock Music and have fun. Check out the quality apparel at islandrockmusic.com. Designed for you and your crew. Hear the music, feel the breeze, with selected tracks and more. Available now from the online store at islandrockmusic.com. islandrockmusic.com. Log on today and ride with us.
Stepping, these are roots vibrations. Stepping.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise. When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
It's Christina representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Stew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin's Stew have the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Stew believing, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christina. Just heart it up loud. Kill the beast.
Found love for me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. But I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you heard it, you look perfect tonight.
You heard it. You look perfect. Thank you.
Woman,
thought I was looking kind of rough tonight, really. Oh, it's just sounding rough.
Dreams or hopes that someday I'll share home.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I found a love to carry more than just my secrets.
in the background,
Carry love to carry children over road. We are kids in love.
a quite perfect cover too. Perfect.
I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be
By one of the coolest guys I currently know.
my jury.
Yeah, I hear him in the background, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to this guy. But before I do that, I want to say thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show, bringing your event to life.
Listening to my favorite.
They got the hookup for you. You want a band? You want audio equipment?
So beautiful, I don't need.
You want some supporting vocals, MCs? GMAT Music Solutions, they provide that. Although this guy here comes with his own. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look on your screens right now, you will see the face behind the music that you're hearing in the background. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, because my face is there too, you don't want to really look at it? Well, you're going to have to deal with it just for a moment.
Kevin. Yes, Kevin.
Marlon, welcome, brethren.
Kevin too, man. Go on.
Why, you know, I'm here. It's been a rough evening for me. A really rough evening. The Gremlins were out in their numbers.
The technical gremlins.
Both, you know, the people Gremlins and the technical Gremlins, they were all out. I don't know, something. Let's see. How far are we from Halloween?
Around the corner. Right around the corner.
Ah, boy. Next week, right?
Yeah, man, next week.
Jeez, boy. There must be something. Halloween, stars alignment, Guzo.
It's a full moon tonight, you know, so right now,
that must be it, because it's a full moon.
Right.
I wonder if Phantom feel romantic. I want to say big ups to Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen gone. Wait, this is not, you see, strange things happening, you know.
You see? They're calling them out now, man. I tell you.
Owen was just on. This is Marlon. Ladies, look at him, ladies.
Yes.
Give me some eye candy. Give the ladies some eye candy.
My God.
The guest for tonight, Marlon Farquharson, and Marlon is the man behind Vision's band. He had the vision to get Vision going, and he is our guest tonight, and we're going to hear the Marlon story. So really and truly, it's the Marlon Farquharson show, and I'm just facilitating.
Oh man, it was a pleasure. As we spoke a bit last night, you know, it was kind of cool of, you know, speaking about the music and, you know, getting kind of, and you, on the spot you said, you know what, tomorrow, tonight, let's do this tonight. So I was like, all right, listen, that's fine, let's just roll with it, you know, let's just roll with it. You know? Yeah,
and sometimes, you know, that's really how it goes. You know, the spot is there, and you just have to just jump up and take it. I want to say special good evening to the happy one who is not in the stew pot tonight at business. I understand. Business and business. But tuned in. Michelle is also tuned in. Your sister, Michelle, who was
yes.
present last night.
Happy belated birthday. The birthday session keeps going on
Right?
for the month. So yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
still
yeah,
celebrating.
man. Nice, nice.
So they're not in the stew pot. So there's nothing bubbling in the stew pot right now. It's kind of quiet.
Okay,
So it's on a low simmer.
okay, okay, okay.
But so Marlon,
Mm.
let's talk. Who
Okay.
is Marlon Farquharson? This music
Well,
thing that you have gotten into, it must have started somewhere. So who is Marlon and why did this
all
music?
right. Well, I mean, growing up, Spanish Town, Jamaica, in some city. Um,
I
you
come
know,
from a place.
yes, and so right.
See, yeah.
But
Connects to
yeah,
come
but
talk to you.
no man. But it's actually St. Catherine, that whole vibe there. You know, I grew up there, and you know, I have some musical in my musical family. You know, um, Dennis Brown, the great Dennis Brown, that's a first cousin of mine. But
First.
yes, that's my first cousin. But see, music was always there in the mix. You know, my parents didn't really push music. Still, my mom's the main agenda was education. You have to get some type of degree or some type of skill, basically. Not just a degree. You have to have a skill.
Right.
And honestly, that it's a good push. That was a great push. Parents both, pushed that. So, I left Jamaica when I was about 10 years old, but summers and every holidays, back in Jamaica. You're doing it with the family and certain things like that.
Right.
But music was always in the background. Even though they said they try to steer you away from certain things, they made it familiar to you, but they made sure that you're not going to be doing this as a living, because we know music life it's cut out for it makes you tough. It's kind of rough still. It's kind of rough.
On that note, one more person who
Yes.
is listening in the dark corners of Radioland or Multimedia Land. The last third of Wild Tree that was not present last night. Big ups to you, Janice. Good night.
Oh, Janice.
Yes.
Hello, Janice. Okay.
I got a message
good friend,
from her.
Man. Good friend.
Earlier that she's locked in. So people showing up for you, they're just not showing up on the page.
Nice.
On the site.
Nice. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, when it came down to the music, it was always in the background. You always, you can experiment with certain instruments, and but everything after you finish your schoolwork, and that came first. Brothers and sisters, they went far, masters, and so did I. But the thing is, I went to physical therapy, so that's what I practice today. I was a physical therapist, but music was always a calling. Music was always a calling, even if it's spirit time or whatever it is you're trying to do something musically, and it just came to the point where, you can suppress certain things after a while, but at some point, you're going to have to answer a call, So it just came one summer when I guess Dennis was doing some U.S. tours, and his son, Daniel, at the time, he came to live with me. And he brought keyboards. He bring a whole onslaught of music, that like guitars and keyboards, and 3 o'clock in the morning I hear all these notes playing, and And before you know it, the bug bite me now and start 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll try to work out certain things and trust me, it just went from A to Z, you know. It just went from A to Z, and you know, it just grew into something for me. So you know what, I just need to just try this music thing, and it just grew. I mean, this was, I guess, 98. And by 2000, I started Visions, and one of the first places we kind of really got our feet wet was Ginger Bay.
Yeah.
Back in the days when Sadie was there.
I just got a message that you guys made Ginger Bay.
Oh my God, man! Let me tell you something. Ginger Bay back then it's like a stage show every weekend. Every weekend, and what you mean? We rehearse all week, one night. You know what I mean? At the time, I had singers. Lee Sue, she was my cousin. She was a Miss Jamaica also. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, what I mean, we had a good look. We had a good look.
Literally, a good look.
Very good look. So, you know, and Sadie is my cousin also too. So, you know, keeping it within the family, and
nice,
you know, we pushed out. We pushed out, and she gave us, even though we're family, she didn't give us no breaks. There was no slacks, because the music. She said, if the music don't sound right, I'm gonna come up there and plug it out. You understand? So the pressure was, I think, even more.
Right.
Being related, you know. But Ginger Bay was the hub, and you know, it was the hub of the community of, you know, reggae music in South Florida at the time. You know, we played to, you know, people inside and people that was even spilling on the outside. You know, it was something to, I mean, it was really something to really see back then, you know. And that carried on for a couple of years. But that pressure really pushed the band to really grow, like overnight.
Here it is, another message. Ginger Bay has not been the same since you guys left. That's some real accolades, some real compliment.
No business that really lasts that long still until, you know, it does go through its ups and downs. But the freshness of it back then, when, you know, you had a Visions on a Friday night, and then you had, you know, Third World or some name, or Mikey Spice will come up on the stage, and Glenn Washington will come and take this, you know, this is where you're performing amongst, you know what I mean? You had to come correct.
Yeah.
You had to come correct. You know, you can't sound like no local band trying to do a thing. You have to come and hit it right, you know.
Yeah, so you have to sound international.
You have to have that sound.
Yeah.
You have to have that sound, you know. And, you know, so it made the band grow at the time with the musicians we had. And, you know, some of those same musicians actually, you know, we're still friends today.
Yeah.
Still friends today, still close today. Samurai, Code Red, Dave, Richards, you know, all these guys used to play amongst with Visions, and, you know, this is going back in the 2000s, you know.
Right.
But you know, people grow in their own way, and Visions grow in their own way also. Because, you know, doing reggae is great. But we did branch out into other genres of music, and it forces the band to take, you know, you study other genres now, so we started getting other clients now, and getting out to the private scene of it, and honestly, it worked out. It worked out for the band, because, you know, we're still here after, you know, 2018 now, and from 2000.
So that's 18 years. Almost
years.
legal to drink.
In Jamaica, we're drinking already, man.
You see, that's why I put up your image and I come off camera. You know, I have to go take a sip.
Right? Don't worry, I got mine right here.
Yeah.
I have mine right here. But you see, the thing is, even though the band is 18 years, sometimes, you go through these changes, and you have to change. Changes are part of things. Sometimes when you get disappointments, I don't really look at it as disappointment. Sometimes you need those disappointments to grow,
Yes,
if it's
yes.
musicians or whatever the case is, you have to find a way to make it up for the next day, because it's just the way of life right now. Any business you have to find a way to kind of keep it fresh, to kind of keep the wheels turning on it.
Tell me about it, boy.
Trust me, it's not easy for musicians, period. Especially now in places where you probably not getting the right pay, not getting the right time on set. But you know how it go. You just have to kind of make it work for you, and that's what I try to tell a lot of people. Saying, listen, it's a business. You just have to make it work for you, or whatever the case is, or what may be,
But you don't realize how people fail to realize that what you do as a musician is actually worth paying for because of what you have put into it to get to where you are.
Listen to me. If we had to can put a dollar on the time that we put in to get to the place where we are, no, especially some of those more advanced musicians in the community.
Yeah,
there'll be a lot of millionaires. We would be living on a lot of top of the totem pole right now, because there's always times where you have to put in the time. You have to put in the work. You can't go without putting the work in.
Right.
It does show. But like I say, you just have to find out what your hobby is, what your niche is, and you carve it deep in the wood so that it stands out.
Right.
For me personally, I prefer the private sector of it, where you can work with the city, or you can work with the corporate events, and that's where I'm actually striving for always. And of late now I'm trying to get into the recording pieces of it.
So we can hear.
Yes.
That piece, the cover of Ed Sheeran's "Perfect."
Right.
That was all you.
Right. Well, actually, that's an idea from J Vibe.
And
J Vibe, I was in his studio, and
there's that name again.
Let me tell you something. that name, you're gonna hear that quite often.
You're telling me? I've been calling that name for some time now. I've had Jason on the show. I've had Gene on the show.
Yeah, family. That's family, right?
Yeah, I've had his mother and father on the show. And let me tell you, boy, big ups to J Vibe.
Yeah, man. But there's a couple. There's stars in our area. That's just waiting to kind of just turn on the light now, because J Vibe, the Rise, and it's like I said, it's a matter of time. If you stick with something long enough, you must get through. We must find a way.
Somebody
doing the right thing.
Yeah, somebody along the way will say, "Oh, have you heard this guy?" Or you came across this guy, or to hear someone mention. I say, "Yeah, I know that guy." Yeah, if you stick with it long enough, and you keep the quality up there, then
that's the thing.
That
though.
is expected.
You do have to do things without sacrifice, without sacrificing your standard and the quality. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then that's where I think a lot of people are saying, if you're in it, just keeping doing it. No, it has the quality and the standards has to stay up. You know, it has to stay up. It's hard. That's one of the hardest things because we all try to look for shortcuts, and sometimes the shortcuts is not the right way or the best way of getting things across. Because, you know, it does, you know, water down the product or whatever the case is. You have to make sure the standards are up. You know?
So true.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah, man.
You said when you were what, in early your pre-teen years into your teen years,
right?
You started fooling around with instruments.
Yeah.
Which instruments?
Actually, the guitar was the automatic choice for me. I just
because one was available
one day. Actually, not really. No. I always had a choice. If it's keyboard, drums, or I have a brother that, you know, Mark. He's at the time was a good drummer, you know, and so I couldn't want to play drums because him play drums now. So they say like, okay, it's either out of the guitar or the keyboard,
right?
And automatically just step onto the guitar, you know, and then I just started from one note to 3 notes to you get chords, and then before you know it, you have everything going on, you know.
Are you self-taught?
Yeah, man. To a point, but I think the community taught me, you know.
As in the musical community?
Yes, because at 15 or 6, well, I can say at 18, you know, grabbing the instrument at that point, you're kind of late. For most of these guys that been doing it from them, like them born, you know what I mean?
Right.
So on the jobs, you know, I was starting it, and actually that is one of the ways that Vision started, because a lot of musicians at the time, you know, they were like, you know what, for me to get a lesson, you know, there was teachers out there, but at the time, you know, they didn't make the time to teach anyone. So I said, you know what, the best thing for me now is, and that's how I do things on a general. If I want to do something, I kind of throw myself into it, you know, both feet, you know.
Right.
So I started off with Vision, and it forces me, like I say, it puts on the pressure on me to learn the thing, because the last thing you want to be up there and, you know, and you play the wrong thing and the man will call you out to your bedroom. You know, but every them things happen, still do that. But honestly, it's a learning process. You'll always be a student of music.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
I'll be a student of music.
I can attest to that one. I seldom talk about it, but when I get to talking with certain musicians, I put it out there. You know, I started learning music at age 10.
Okay.
And I'm still learning.
So what instrument you play, Kev?
Well, at the top of the list, at the top of the list is the Fool. And I think I play that one the best. It's the one that comes most natural.
Oh my god!
I want to say big ups to my sister from another mister, Melissa Lady Song in the stew pot. Bringing some bubbles to the pot.
Big up.
She said blessings all and Marlon. I think she really wanted to just say blessings Marlon and everybody else. But there.
God.
But in fact, I first met Melissa Lady Song playing music. Funny enough. Yeah, I was playing around on drums when I first met Lady Song, and that was 2004 Lady Song. Right. 2004 Lady Song, somewhere around there. I want to say thanks to JTMC for sponsoring this segment of the show, JTMC Enterprises. They got the... I tell you.
JTMC?
Woo, yeah, they sponsor.
Tell them I soon pay the bill. Tell them no lock up before that. Tell them I come with it tomorrow.
JTMC have your bill?
No.
That's serious in a Bridget. Joanna Marie and crew, we need to talk. But yeah, what instrument I play?
Yeah.
I started out on brass.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I grew up playing brass in church.
Right.
So yeah, I played an instrument called a euphonium for a few years, which is like a tenor tuba. But the music
Okay.
written for the euphonium was kind of. Sometimes I look at the page and I'm like, "Are you serious? This is for violins."
Wow.
It,
Wow. Okay. So you
it's
can't read the man. You can't read the music.
yeah,
You
but
like deep one.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
walk around telling people that.
Yeah.
So, but
When if visions ever need a euphoria, just say you'll be the first one I call. Yeah?
you know, I moved from euphonium and started playing tuba. And
Okay.
I remember first playing tuba and getting a tuba from one of the premier bands in the Salvation Army. This band went all over the world and played music. And they
Right.
came to Jamaica and we were at King's House. And they had this tuba. And I walked to the telephone directory and sat on the telephone directory in order to play the tuba.
Wow.
And
Wow.
people would laugh at me. But the guy that also played the tuba was a good 6 inches taller than me. 6 to 8
Okay.
inches taller. So when he sat down, his upper torso was that much longer than mine. So it made sense. Yeah, man. There was no shame in my game. I sat on a telephone directory and played that bad boy.
So that guy was about 5'2" then.
Around
Right.
about 5'2", yeah.
All right. All right.
Anyway, this is not about me. This is all about you. This is the
All
Marlon.
right,
Hey,
all
you see,
right,
not
right.
because it's the Marlon Farquharson show, you're going to turn it around and ask the questions. You know. I am asking the question,
Michelle,
sir.
Michelle, it should be you know. All right, sorry. But for nature thing. But the thing is, when it comes to the music, like I said, bringing up the standards, keeping the standards, because I like hearing something played well, and I know, like I said, this is one of the things where the shortcuts really don't really work,
Right.
when because with music it shows, even on the sound. So when it comes to that standards, and because you never really know, if you have a client that's paying you, and paying you well for certain things, you want to make sure that they come through on your end of it.
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
yeah. Because you always have to make an impression, and I even tell most of the members that I'm with, always like, when it comes to take pride in your instrument and make sure it's working properly, and if make sure your guitar has 6 string and don't come in with
A lot
4
of people
string
don't
guitar.
recognize
Yeah.
how important it is to take care of your instrument. I remember as a child, and here it comes back again, talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
playing the brass.
Yeah.
I would have to, and my instrument was so much older than me,
Right.
and it has been in the church for ages. And had to go and take my instrument when I went to band practice every week, run water
Yeah.
through it,
Yeah.
oil up my valves, and
That's
just
true.
make sure that it's right. And in Jamaica, we would often be on the road playing our instruments. Christmas
Right.
time, we're out kettling. Easter, we're out visiting hospitals and prisons, and we'd walk, do marches sometimes. And they tell you, if you're going to fall, make sure you
No,
turn.
it's true.
Make sure you
It's true,
turn, and
it's true.
you fall and hit the ground and let the instrument hit
No.
you.
But another instrument, the most important instrument is the vocals, So
that too.
taking care of your if that's your livelihood, you know, you definitely have to make sure taking care of yourself as far as your sleep, getting enough sleep, and you know, running your little warm ups before you go try belt out some C sharp. You know, it makes sense.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
It makes sense. Yeah, man.
To the singers out there.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
What instruments other than the guitar would you have loved to have mastered?
Okay.
Or still want to master?
Honestly, if I had to do it again, I would probably keys.
Do you play keys any at all?
I play some. I could fool around with it in the studio when it's just me and myself and an engineer. You know, I can fool around with it. But for me to say go on stage and run a set now, it's not that now.
But you have it on guitar, so why not?
Yeah. Of course, we can't call out the cards, but you know. But sometimes if you hand them, if the message not reach from brain to your hand and so fast, you know what I mean.
The C7 is not that quickly to get on the keyboard as it is to get on the guitar.
No, but it's not impossible. That's one thing, you know what I mean. Because once you practice, you can actually master any instrument.
Listen,
you know.
I have fooled some people, you see. Jesus, let me tell you. Okay, so quick sharing moment, because I feel like jumping in and standing in the edge of the spotlight with you.
Right.
So I started to play brass. And from there, because I'm a love for drums, I taught myself to play drums. I still play drums today, every week. Play drums for a church down in North Miami.
Right.
I taught myself to fool around with the bass. I taught myself to fool around on the keyboard. And I fool a lot. There's quite a few people on the keyboard like I can play some keys. You know? No. It's just a matter of moving around on some chords. It just sound pretty. Get a sustain pedal, you hold on your card and you move your few notes. And it sound real pretty. You boom, you're good to go. You're a musician. So, if I can fool them, Marlon, I'm sure you can fool them even better.
Oh yeah. We're the best at that, you know. But then when that drummer count 1, 2,
listen,
you better know where to go.
Listen, as you're talking about drummers counting out, big ups to Stephen Murphy.
Britain.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I mean, honestly, but when it comes to, you know, like I said, you know, the business of the banking right now, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because at one point when there was a lot of money, I guess the economy was, you know, thriving and everybody have money to spend and everybody can go up on a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, just to see people them out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's no people, you might just be lucky if you catch them out, you know, 1 or 2 for the week, you know, just 1 for the week.
You
know
sticky
what I mean?
out there.
It kind of sticky out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of these, you know, clients that I used to have where I used to call me and say, boy, man, I feel like going to that party this weekend. I mean, so I would say, Pedro, they're not hold you back. Let's do the party. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, nowadays, now, you know, say, boy, it's a long time, they're not here from the same one, you know, so, you know, but you tell your call and say, boy, man, you know, man, I can ask you feel alone. You know? Yeah.
I want to know a fundraising event, you know.
Fundraising. But, you know, it is, but it kind of, you know, like I said, times change. You have to kind of make your way to, you know, make it right for you to keep the wheels turning. I locked onto some city jobs. We do Winterfest. We've been doing Winterfest for the past 4 years.
Nice.
You know, Winterfest. You know, and we do like with the Jazz in the Garden and stuff like that. We do the kickoff party for them for the last couple of years.
Right.
And a couple of mentions that in the South Florida area that is these are good looks, and certain companies that have us on their Rolodex where anything come up,
you get
holidays, we get the call.
Nice.
And yeah, man. So it for those it keeps the wheel turning.
I didn't tell you this last night, but I can move boxes, I can unravel wires.
And you did. You did help me out.
Yeah. I was just
you roll up your sleeves and help me out. I mean, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
That's not everybody would do that, Real.
Well, Bingy Blaze have a tune out called One True Friend.
Right.
Every now and then, we all could use some help from our friends.
Come on. Come on. The Beatles have a song like that too. But just,
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. But it's true.
So Marlon, you got the calling, you got the itch, you started strumming on the guitar. I won't ask you what's your favorite string on the guitar, because I know which one is mine. I won't ask you which is yours.
All right. You mean a G string?
See, I didn't ask you the question to that. I didn't say anything. At what point did you start singing?
Singing it was kind of I really didn't know I could sing, It was, I've always had a male singer up front and a female singer. Mm-hmm. So for me to sing was not necessary at the time,
Right.
And I think we went on. I remember that it was a show we did up in Pensacola, and Mikey J, R.I.P. rest in peace. We're the backing band for him.
Okay.
And the promoter was like, "Yo, the band have to start right now," and I know I didn't have any singers. And I remember Zema was playing bass at the time. Zema was playing bass and J-Vibe was playing keys.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a drummer by the time, I named of I think Junior. But trust me, I had to find some songs that I knew the words. Well, the words I knew.
Yeah.
And we just put a little list together. And man, for that first 25 minutes, I got that's when my singing started on the spot in front of a full room of people. You know what I mean? So, when it went off well, and it didn't feel strange, but that was the weird thing. It didn't feel strange, even though, because I've never sang in front of an audience,
Really?
Especially playing while I'm singing, I can practice in your singing here, and you have the TV there, and you can sing, but I've never been on a stage and I can see the back of the room where it's all lined up with the heads of people and actually sing, But that's how it started that night, and the response was great. But it didn't feel strange for me. Like I said, Dennis would always sing. My aunts would sing, but it's just never in front of an audience.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So from there, I just became okay. Well, I need to start singing at least a couple of songs in the set now, just to, in case I need to be that.
You need to stay relevant.
Yes.
Got to say, if you don't use it, you lose it, So.
Yeah, but I think we all have a little talent somewhere. There's always singers that don't know, or people have it or musicians that really don't know them have that talent, and before they know it, them doing it. I've seen people grow, build it from singers to musicians, like overnight. They just get it and then they just run with it.
Yeah.
But that's in them. That's in them. Especially if you go to church.
Listen.
Especially if you go to church.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
I have some church stories, boy. One of these days, when I'm on the receiving end of interviews or conversations like this one, I will tell that story.
I would love to host that.
See, this brother, join the line. Lay the song first, you.
Right.
But yeah, I have some stories, and you're right. Church. I don't know if it's that whole thing about come just as you are and make a joyful noise that makes one lose their inhibitions when it comes to a congregation, because you can't really boo gospel, so you can't boo God, so
No, you can't.
You can not feel the vibe or the spirit, but you can't really boo God. Now you go on a regular stage now, and you don't deliver what people are expecting you to deliver, and you not only get booed, but you play dandy shandy, citing objects.
Oh my
Has that
gosh.
you ever been on a stage and not that you getting it personally, but the artist you're backing just not delivering, and the crowd just decide,
yes. I mean, and then you have to kind of steer wide. You stay far, close to the curtains where you can.
Like you lucky because you can move with your instrument.
But if you're a drummer, man.
If you're the drummer, though.
I feel for you.
Yeah, you hide behind a cymbal or two.
Man.
You really don't have much place to run to.
Bassman can run behind the box,
Yeah.
But the drummer just wide open. But it's what it is. It's what it is,
So,
but
these days, what is the plan? What do you have in store? What are you looking for?
Well, I mean, immediate plans. Definitely keep the band working. Because like I said, the corporate side of it is actually on a low right now. So in order to keep the band working, you have to hit up places. We have a regular Sunday night at Margaritaville, 5:00 somewhere in Hollywood.
Wait. Sunday
we have
night?
a regular Sunday evening from 5 to 9 is the band.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now we're talking. Although,
no talking.
Y'all had a little bit of an extended set last night, though.
What? Nobody was that people really came out this last night. It was a good showing out for people last night.
I think they heard I was coming.
Yeah, man. Stu's in the house. Stu is in the house. Yes, son.
I got the opportunity to meet some people that I connect with on social media that I had never met personally. And that was really good. Thanks to Vision Band to making that happen. Big ups to Anne.
Okay.
Yeah.
But some of the members, this male singer I have now is Murphy Prince, formerly known as Kappa. This guy is a true entertainer. He can really move a crowd. Shauna Lee, you know Shauna Lee.
Yeah.
That's our main female singer.
Yeah, nice.
And Stephen Murphy on drums, and I have Ito on keyboards, Akil on bass.
Yes.
Yeah. So but like I say,
group.
It's a solid groove, man. It's a solid groove.
Last night you had Deborah with you.
Last time was Deborah, You know, when musicians can't make it, you know, you have to still keep
Right.
the standard up with these talented musicians locally.
Right.
And trust me, they don't drop the bar. They don't drop the bar. You know,
I saw
you most
another
have,
young lady there at one point singing with Deborah. I don't know her.
God, you know, say her name just slipped me. Her name just slipped me. But
That's age.
yes. You know, when you reach 30, you know what I mean? When you reach-
Right. Even if you reach 30 several times over, when you reach 30,
yeah,
that
man,
tends to happen.
sometimes, yeah, man, you must forget something. You know what I mean? But things, you know, like I said, no, that place is a great platform for the band because, you know, we get the clients from the hotel, the resort.
Yeah.
They come over, and then you have the mixing with the local people. So it's a
Right.
good mix, and it's
Right.
outdoors. It's outdoors, and here
Listen.
the water's right there.
Yeah,
The
it
venue,
was
it
such
speaks
a
for
nice
itself.
vibe. It was such a nice vibe. 5 o'clock somewhere
Yeah,
down in
man.
Hollywood. It was a nice vibe.
In Hollywood.
And I put it out there on my social media this morning or today,
Yes.
and I must say it right now. I believe this is going to be my new spot
Yes,
because you get to go out early. And
no cover charge.
there's no cover charge.
No cover charge.
And you get to go home early.
Early.
So you can go to your bed, have a good night's rest, and get up and go to work tomorrow.
And be on
The next
time.
day.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, so it's I like it, and it's good quality entertainment. It's not like you guys have been doing this since last week. It's been a few
No.
years.
It's been a while now
It's
building.
almost
but-
2
but-
decades.
Yes. But the thing is, it's consistent. And
Yeah.
consistent in this business is the winner. You know, you just have to be consistent. People come out every week, and you know, the resort is seeing a growth. We're seeing a growth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's there's still a little couple things to work through them, but it's on a whole, it's a great experience. You know what I mean?
Recordings.
And I have
Any
recording.
Any coming up for the band?
Yes, man. Yes.
Any more coming up for you?
For me personally, you know, I'm working on my album.
You're working on an album?
I'm working on the second song is one of the singles in the album that I forwarded to.
That's Crying from the Pain.
Right.
Which we're gonna play in a little while.
Yeah. So you know the thing is that album it's gonna be nice, but it's a neo soul type. It has that type of vibe where it's it's just a cool song. You know,
So it's
a cool
neo
song.
soul R&B kind of vibe.
Neo soul reggae, with more on the reggae side.
Okay.
You know, more on the reggae side. You know, it's a big market for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it's grown music, and it's nice. You know, for the band, we have a couple of things that's gonna be a couple of projects that's gonna be starting up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, I'm speaking for myself. I'm getting older.
Yes.
I'm getting to the point where, okay, listen now, I need to do something to where I don't have to work as hard, or I'd rather be on the marketing part of it versus the physical part of lifting and performing. I'd rather do the things behind the scenes.
I know what you mean. I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be a smart adventure for me,
Mm-hmm.
personally. Yeah. So, but I got a talented second musicians, and you know, and I think together, you know, collectively we can definitely put together something that is that's worthwhile for us to say, okay, let's push this brand now and get it to where we can get it on some type of, you know, airplay, or just to see what happens, you know. But we just have to try, you know. We have to try.
Now,
Yeah, man.
Marlon, the 9 to 5 worker, is a therapist.
Yes.
What kind of therapy you do?
Well, it's rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. When you talk about neurological deficits, it could be, even something orthopedic deficits. If someone breaks a bone or breaks a leg or arm, you have to rehabilitate back to, where they can function again.
Right.
And that's basically what I do.
Oh, no music therapy?
Music, no. Music therapy is
department.
constant. It's just constant,
Yeah.
But, and people go through things, like I said, I've had two friends, that went through the stroke thing, in this past 6 weeks now.
Really?
And yes, musicians, stress and all these things, so it's important. We talk about health and taking care of oneself.
That's my Tuesday show.
Trust me, it's very important.
Yeah, man.
It's very important.
For those that don't know, if you're listening for the first time, just because Marlon is here, I don't have anything against that. That's fine. But on Mondays it's my community and finance show. On Tuesday it's my health show. And on Wednesday it's my real talk, my interpersonal show.
Right.
So just so that you all know, and you can come back, just know that every night is themed, so you don't get the same thing every night.
Right. But I want to say though, what I am noticing in the past, a couple of years now, it's strokes is not an old person thing, or it's right now crossing into young people because they might take on some, I don't know, but something is going on where people are stroking out at a younger age.
Yep.
And
that is why I do a health show, because of the things we expose ourselves to and not realizing the dangers we're putting ourselves in.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Just like Janice, I know Janice is still going through it. I've been meaning to reach out to you, Janice, to see how you're coping, how you're dealing. She just lost a very close friend of hers.
Oh, okay.
And he was laid to rest over this past weekend.
Sorry.
And
sorry to hear that. So.
But these are the things. Yes, he was ill for a while, but still, these are not the things that you want to really be happening.
No.
Yeah.
I know.
But
I know.
now I know where I can call when I need some rehab.
Yeah, man.
Because I have. So who do I have in my circles? I have a massage therapist at home.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good for you.
I have you. I guess you fall in the physiotherapist
Yes, right.
category. So, massage therapist. You are a physical therapist.
Right.
So, all right, that is building. My catalog is building. I have a graphic designer.
Yeah, man.
I am somewhat a DJ.
Let me say something.
I think I'm an MC.
Everybody needs a team. You understand? Everybody needs a team. You can't do it for yourself, Nicky. Everybody needs a team. Yes. There's somebody you have to have in your corner to deal with certain things.
I have a chiropractor.
Yeah. See there?
Yeah.
See there?
So yeah, man, have a little network here, and then for the mental side of it, have counselors available. Big ups to Serendipity LLC.
There you go.
Yeah.
You just don't want no heart surgeon.
They're good to know.
They're good to know,
but you don't really want to have them on speed dial.
You don't really know.
Right.
No. No. You understand? Okay.
I want to say big ups and thank you to the Wake Up and Live show sponsoring this last segment of the show. Sir Rockwell kicks off the Wake Up and Live show at 7 a.m. tomorrow as we talk about people in need of mental help. Sir Rockwell kicks it off tomorrow morning. Big ups
Okay,
to my brethren, Sir
okay.
Rockwell. And thanks to the Wake Up and Live show for sponsoring this segment of the show. Marlon, I want to thank you. We just touched the tip of the iceberg on who Marlon
Yes.
Farquharson is tonight. You know, we used a big broad paintbrush.
Right.
We didn't get into any of the finer things.
No.
You know, we're
No.
you know,
But I
wife
can
and
say-
kids and all of these things.
No. No, but the thing about it too is like, you know, a couple things that, you know, I got coming up. I just want to briefly mention.
Please
As
do.
far as, you know, the Visions Band, we're at Margaretville every Sunday from 5 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I'm having a meeting actually this week now is to start up doing back to reggae at Fort Lauderdale, Blue Martini. So that definitely I'll definitely have to give you a link.
That's
with
the
that
one
when
down
that-
on Sunrise?
That comes to, yes.
Okay.
They need some reggae. They need some
Yes.
reggae now. So we're gonna go back inside there and see if we can plug that one.
Okay.
But definitely, you know, when I say with the band coming as far as doing some recordings, you know, it's coming, and it's gonna be something. Trust me, it's gonna be something.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
And my link is Visions Band FLA on Facebook and Instagram. Twitter, you can just Visions Band FLA, and that way you can keep in tune to what is coming up and what's going on with us in South Florida.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep your ears open and tune into the Visions Band, because these guys here, they just talk about a love for music and just love for fun. Yeah. Lady Song says we had tons of birthdays at Blue Martini.
Yo, trust me, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. And trust me, I remember those days. So, you know, I'm kind of looking back for meeting up with, you know, some of the people I used to support, you know, Blue Martini vibe from back in the days. And, you know, it's gonna be a good time. It's definitely gonna be a good time.
I'm looking forward to it, brethren. Jenny says to tell you I still have your tens unit. Oh, it saved her life pre-back surgery.
Yes, I remember.
So
It's hers. It's hers.
Why I must tell her? She can hear you, you know. I don't have to tell
Okay,
her.
well, Jenny is it's a gift. That's a gift, and I hope you're back as well. Alright?
So, inquiring minds want to know, is he married or single or engaged or what?
Well, let's just keep it musically right now. You know what I mean? It's
So, inquiring mind that sent me that message.
Just keep it musically right now. You know?
I don't know. You're probably going to have to find him on social media and see if you can get some. Tell you what.
Right.
Here's what y'all need to do if you want to get that information. Go down to 5 o'clock somewhere this
Thank
coming
you.
Sunday.
That's right.
Between the hours of 5 p.m. and 9
And
p.m.
that's right.
Actually, between the hours of 5 and 8, because you're going to want to stick around.
Yes.
So get there at least the latest by 8. Get there, and then you can ask that question. No, I don't guarantee you're going to get that answer at the same time. I don't guarantee you an answer, but you can ask the question.
Again, yes. But the thing about it, you know, it's just, you know, it's music, man. Music that do that, though, and it's all good, you know. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the first time. Tonight is the broad strokes night with Marlon Ferguson. Sorry, not Ferguson, Farquharson.
Farquharson, yeah.
And Marlon, I want to thank you for taking the time out to come and chit chat with us and share of who you are. And we're looking forward to bigger things, because you've always been involved in big things. And you created your own big thing.
Right.
So, looking forward to more things from you, bro.
Awesome, Kevin. Thanks for the spot, man. We really enjoyed it. You know, hopefully it was entertaining to your listeners. You know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to even meeting some of the listeners at like I said, at some of the venues. So along Marlon, Sean Lee, Stephen, Ito, Akil, and you know, Capital, Murphy Prince, you know, we thank you. And we're looking for some support, always.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We don't turn away support.
Right. There you go.
All right. Now we're going to leave out and get into the musical therapy with the tune you sent me earlier, but you have to introduce it.
Okay. All right. This next tune is Crying from the Pain. It's myself, Marlon Farquharson, Lloyd Persons, other known as Blue. He's a DJ part on the tune, produced by Lloyd Person and Ryan Danger and Rita Crawford. She was one of the main, you know, she's very instrumental in putting this thing together for us. So there we go. Crying from the Pain.
Running out of time, searching hard to find someone.
Thank you, bro. We'll catch up, eh?
Kevin, much thanks.
Blessings, man.
Blessings.
Her heart's been broken so many times.
I DJ Kevin's true. Pull up that song, them like it, bud.
Running out of time, searching hard to find someone who can catch you falling. Yeah. She's a bad state of mind. Her heart's been broken so many times. She's doomed from the start. From the last love that ripped her heart apart. She's crying from the pain. Can she ever love again? Will she ever trust a friend? Is this really the end? She's lost all hope in men. Don't wanna believe it. I'll be patient about it. I promise I won't quit. I'll be by your side every day and night. She has eyes like candlelights in the dark, reaching into the core of your deepest thoughts. Trust in me, that's all I've ever asked. Sentimental as you are, please let me in. She's crying from the pain. Can she ever love again? Will she ever trust a friend? Is this really the end? She's lost all hope in men. Don't wanna believe it. I'll be patient about it. I promise I won't quit. I'll be by your side every day and night. She's running out of time, searching hard to find someone who can catch her falling. She's in a state of mind, drifting way behind. Now or never, love is calling.
Out of mind, out of sight, can't believe it. Suffering a broken heart and you see it. See the tears
in her eyes and I feel it. The way she moves and she talks, she reveals it. Living in the dark, living in the past. Time is running out like an hourglass. Difficult to maintain. Trying to run from the rain. She's crying from pain. Can she ever love again? Will she ever trust a friend? Is this really the end? She's lost all hope in men. Don't wanna believe it. I'll be patient about it. I promise I won't quit. I'll be by your side every day and night. Can she ever love again? Will she ever trust a friend? Is this really the end? She's lost all hope in men. Don't wanna believe it. I'll be patient about it. I promise I won't quit. I'll be by your side every day and night.
The sound of Marlon Farquharson. Track called Crying from the Pain. You can listen out for that one regularly in the rotation, yeah? The sound of Bingy Blaze. It's called Rasta Touch. As we move through our musical therapy,
She want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her. Yeah. So I touch her in the morning, touch her in the evening. Good loving from the Rasta man she receiving. Loyal empress, I me know she no deceiving. She a blaze, movie is fine, dinner is fine, but right now she need to unwind. It's touching time. She tell me say a touching time. So ma come in house and money and vehicle. I mean she want to touch her. So ma buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But I mean she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall. I mean she want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her. Blind, she feel like she wanna fly. She never yet been so high. She's in love, she cannot deny. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Rasta I give her more than text. Stimulate her mind, body, soul, intellect. Take her to some place that she never been yet. Seen some things that she never seen yet. She said me want you bingy, trust me. She said me need you bingy, touch me. She said me want you bingy, trust me. She said me need you bingy, touch me. Some a come bring house and money and vehicle. Now me she want to touch her. Some a buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But a me she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall. And me she want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her. Well then hear me now. What yo, she on the food pan plate. Now bend down low, she want elevate. Blah 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 and them not penetrate. Now the Rasta pass you and she start celebrate. Say what you see and do what you're doing. Cause she's got something, hey, hey, that money can buy. Some a come with house and money and vehicle. But a me she want to touch her. Some a buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But a me she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall. A me she want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her. Touch me again, she say touch me again. Touch me again, she say touch me again. She know without a doubt I am a touching legend. I don't know with ex can't touch she again. Touch me again, she say touch me again. Touch me again, she say touch me again. She know without a doubt I am a touching legend. I don't know with ex can't touch she again. House and money and vehicle. But me she want to touch her, touch her, touch her, touch her, touch her, touch her, touch her.
You got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce. Anywhere you
So that's the story of a lot of women. They want a Rasta touch. Tell me, you have to dread to be Rasta? Let me know. I just want to just answer that question. Sound of King Charles. The track is called Juice. 10 minutes to the top of the hour.
If you want to, you can be my queen.
Good night, sis. Remember to catch later song tomorrow night.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce on, yeah.
9 till 10.
You wanna go to say the word.
Later song show on Facebook Live.
Remind you, lost, I will find you. Oh, I just wanna make you mine. So if you want to, you can be my queen, and I will be your king forever. Yeah. If you want to, you can be my queen, and I will be your king forever.
The sound of G-Mac. Things you say you love.
Can't last too long, the way you are shaped. Can't last too long, the way you vibrate.
Seriously? You're gonna quote a song? You couldn't just say yes or no.
You're gonna things you say you love. You're gonna can't last too long, the way you are flirting. Can't last too long, the things you are doing. That's why I say blue. You're gonna things you say you love. You're gonna
song that I'm trying to play, and it just absolutely positively refused to play.
Things you say you love, you're gonna things you
I may have to try my luck for tomorrow and see how this works out.
The bad things that you've done.
A brand new wild tree called Woman's Worth.
The things you say you love.
Ah, boy. In the meantime, there's a song by a young man that goes by the name of St. Matthew. I'll let the song speak for itself. 6 minutes to the top of the hour. It's called Rather You're Dead.
It's like we spend more of every people than save life. Food out when them gone, but I never to them I skate. I'm more for the dead than those where your life find it hard to visit. But then the funeral time, now them pull up a car for escort the casket. But never take no time to stop and go and chill. Me see clear, them never respect the man. Now him number one on every chart. All everybody has a one talented, like them only realize it when him dead. Hypocrites, and that's why me chant that song. Yeah, it's like them rather you dead, rather you dead. Before them give you that break, it's like them rather you gone, like you never did born. It's like them rather you dead, rather you dead. Before them give you that break, it's like them rather you gone, like you never did born.
Sounds serious, right?
For me like a death alone and make the people push out full black. So me now white ink and bush out selfie with big smile, just a muggle and pose. It's like them joyful, the person drop out. So me big up the youth, them way you do them thing. And not try hard now, wait till them ship a sing. Big up everyone, we give a man an opportunity. Never forget how you do for me. Picture this, I love one end up down the hospital. Doctor tell them it a get critical. People say them man a money for Western Union, but them fly down to the funeral. It's like them rather you dead, rather you dead. Before them give you that break, it's like them rather you gone, like you never did born. It's like them rather you dead, rather you dead. Before them give you that break, it's like them rather you gone, like you never did born. Started another day and that. Whoa, oh, 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 yeah. Real talk. Whoa, oh, 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 yeah.
Strength and love that shines so bright.
Yeah, this is how I'm gonna bounce out tonight. I wouldn't stop till I get it play, right?
Why does she play these games?
Brand new music, some Wild Tree.
Feeling like a picture in a frame.
From the compilation courtesy of Working Class Music.
Where to go?
It's a Dancing Time album.
Why is she so lost? Jah granted her with strength and love to spread and share everywhere. Jah gave her peace and harmony.
Tomorrow I'll run through some tracks on this.
What's a woman supposed to do when the world got mad confused? She have to pick herself up, dust her clothes off, and get on the move.
It is a woman's work that shines so bright. It is a woman's work and spreads her light. It is a woman.
That's right, Jan.
A woman.
Musical therapy.
Yay! Jana, she's giving everything of herself and don't know what's in return. Truth is her way. You know she's got to elevate. Jah granted her with strength and love to spread and share everywhere. Jah gave her peace and harmony so she could be free.
What's a woman supposed to do when the world gone mad confused? She have to pick herself.
Alright, I gotta get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your participation.
It is a woman.
Thank you for sharing.
It is a woman's work and spreads her light. It is a
Catch you all tomorrow.
It is a woman. It's
Healthy Love. Right here, 10 to midnight. KevinStew.com and affiliates. Y'all take care of yourselves. Until tomorrow. Peace, love, happiness. Catch y'all later.
Jah granted her with strength and love
priceless? Consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.